Hey friends, it's Charles here, and this is my favorite time of the week to unbox my new comics. And boy, oh boy, do I have a big box today from Coffee and the Comic, a local comic book store of Huntington Beach, California. I am in Wyoming, so I don't have a LCS around where I'm at easily available. So I ordered through Coffee and the Comic. They send them to me weekly. Great price on shipping. And you may be asking yourself, why do you always open the box on camera? It's because I want you guys to see the care and effort that's put into protecting the product when they send out their orders from Coffee and a Comic. You know, it comes in a box with a bag. Today it was snowy. My comics are dry. And they give you free coffee with every purchase. And so this is from last week, a couple from this week, and a few from last month, and some back orders. So let's get this guy open and see what we're working with. Nothing like the smell and the feel of a fresh box of comics. So yeah, we got Jaguar from Archie Comics. I love this cover. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I see a cover and I'm like, yes, I'm buying that. I need to read that. I do judge books by their covers, and I love that cover, so that's why I bought that one. Let's see what we have here. Rat City. I am very excited about this. It is a new character in the Spawn universe, and it takes place in the future. And I am currently loving everything that's going on with Spawn from Image Comics. So I'm looking forward to getting in that. The Outsiders. It's very cool. It's very episodic. You know, it's not really an overarching story as of yet. Has I can't remember his name. Is it the other Fox? Not Batman. I can't remember his name. Lucius' son. Okay, I'm not gonna ramble on it. But yeah, he leads a team of outsiders to investigate strange happenings in the DC universe, and that's been really fun. And then we have Batman and Robin, number 8. I've really been enjoying this series. It's, you know, kind of a fun father and son thing put through the filter of the superhero storytelling. And we got the Scorch, number 28. Another one from the Spawn universe. And I'm loving what they're doing with, you know, the whole dead zone thing. If you're not following, the dead zones that were used as portals between heaven and hell and earth are now covering the entire earth, which has taken all Spawn powers away. So they're having to, like, you know, be rugged and, you know, fight the same evils that they have, but as humans. It's a very fun dynamic that adds real stakes to the story. Red Hood, The Hill, number 3. It's been good storytelling so far. It's kind of a slow burn. It's, I believe, a prequel, so we still don't know what happened to Red Hood after the Gotham War. But you know, it's been a good story that's kept my attention. Not one of my top 5 books, but I enjoy it and I look forward to every edition. Suicide Squad Dream Team 204. I'm digging this so far. You know, was just introduced to it the other last month, so I'm gonna give it some time and see what I think of it. Unnatural Order. I am loving this, like, time travel, interdimensional warrior, medieval, futuristic shit. It's just, I cannot properly give this. You have to read Unnatural Order. Um, it is perplexing in the most wonderful ways. Project Cryptid. And then let's see what else we got here. Midlife. That's one I can relate to, being midlife. How to be a hero at 50. I'm not 50 yet, and I'm not a hero. But yeah, this is a fun story about a guy who, you know, was a firefighter and felt like a coward until he discovered that he's somewhat fireproof, or he can control fire. So he became a superhero, and he's just finding out about his history and the different implications that may have. And it's been a very well told story. Savage Red Sonja, number 5. I am loving everything going on with the Red Sonja stories and characters. Harley Quinn, 38. This is supposed to be the start of a new arc I will let you guys know what I think. I did not enjoy the last art. It was not a fun ride for me. I may continue if 38 holds up and does something completely different, but I'll let you guys know in the review here soon. And now this right here, the 06 protocol, I got 2, 3, and 4. I got number 1 in the dollar sale, and it was so good and so gripping and in the vein of stuff that I like. I was like, you know what? I have to see if I can find a trade or some books. And it's only a couple years old, and I was able to go through Previews World and actually get 1, 2, and 3. Okay, yeah, 1, 2. So I've read 1. It's kind of it's like Jason Bourne, so to speak. You know, a person discovers that their life may not be exactly what they thought it was, and you know, they were destined for something unexpected by outside forces. Grimm, I am loving Grimm number 16. Yes, I'm liking the story. It's a little bit more abstract than the stuff I get into. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of the story beats miss me, but I enjoy it nonetheless. Never said I was a smart nerd, just an old nerd. Red Sonja Empire the Dam number 1. I'm getting into that tonight. I love Sonja, one of the first books I started getting into when I first started collecting. Lotus Land number 5. Very hip. It kind of reminds me a little Blade Runner-esque as far as tone. Captain Marvel. This has been interesting. You know, she's kind of bound to this master thief through these bands, and they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on with it. Power Girl number 7. I'm digging it. A lot of people are hating on Power Girl, but I like her. Wonder Woman number 7. This is a break from the whole Amazon versus United States arc, and so I kind of put it on hold from last month to this month because, you know, I didn't need to necessarily read it as much as I need the extra money. But I am a completionist, and I've enjoyed the Wonder Woman so far, so we'll get into this, and then I'm looking forward to the conclusion of, you know, the Amazon's attack in number 8. Army of Darkness Forever. You know, just time travel, Ash talking his shit, you know, killing Deadites, you know, good stuff. Suicide Squad, Kill Arkham Asylum. Love number 1. Number 2 is still on my own deck, but I liked it. I liked the dark tone of it and the perspective it gave. You know, Batman, he wasn't so much a character, it's just an ominous presence. You know, and so it's kind of like you get to see Batman from the villain perspective, and you get to see these characters you're familiar with in a different way. And this is Hack/Kill Your Idols. And yep, it's a one-shot. I've been digging what they're doing with Hack/ Back to School. It's not in the vein of the Hack/ stories I'm used to. It's kind of a reset of the universe. She just meets Vlad, and she's just, you know, she's in this school for zombie killers or slashers or whatever, you know, and it's been fun, but it's not what I'm used to. This looks more like it may be getting back to the form of Cassie Hack that we're used to, maybe. It's a one shot, so I'm looking forward to it. But I don't hate the Back to School series, don't get me wrong, it's just not what I was expecting. Gunslinger Spawn, I love this cover. Number 30. I have been on board with Javier since issue 1. I got him right back there on my figure shelf. You know, I think this is a great, you know, his take on Spawn. You know, he's a man out of time, having to rely more on his wits and his powers. And with the whole Dead Zone debacle, you know, he's finally on the level playing field. If not, You know, he's gone from one of the weaker spawns to, you know, just through his sheer craftiness and experience, one of the, you know, more dangerous ones. And so that's nice. And then we have Jackpot versus Black Cat, an alternate cover that I wanted to get. You know, I like this cover right here because I love Black Cat and the aesthetic. And I've missed seeing her in print form. This is probably something I'll put up on my wall of comics. And, you know, you gotta have Black Cat and Jackpot because that's the name of the book. And then we have Deep Cuts, number 6. And so, yeah, I've been waiting to get into this one until it all comes through. I'll probably burn through the whole thing in the afternoon out on my porch. But I'm looking forward to this as a musician and a nerd. So now that we got the whole series, like I said, it'll probably just be an afternoon. And this is one of my favorite books going right now, She-Hulk. She got, you know, her boyfriend Jack, you know, they're on a vacation, you know, because of all of her antics, you know, he's like, yo, let's get out of town, go check out this planet. And the last issue left on a kind of a cliffhanger, like, uh-oh. Like, are they about to get into some unexpected stuff? Who knows? But it's been fun. It's been one of those series that balances comedy and action beautifully. You know, there's still real stakes and there's still real tension and great storytelling. But it's one of the more lighthearted affairs I'm reading right now. And so that's it for this comic haul. Next week is going to be considerably smaller as far as the books I get, but got some quality coming in, and look forward to some of these reviews coming out on the channel. You know, especially with this hack slash, I want to take a look at that. And what else we got? Yeah, Jaguar. And Harley Quinn, I'll let you know if that's something, if you weren't happy with the last run, if it's something you may want to look at. You know, if you were happy with it, you know, that's awesome. You know, I don't judge what another person digs. You know, and so if you dug it, you know, it's on that same tone, I'll let you know. If you didn't dig it, whatever, I'll let you know. And keep reading them books. I'll be dropping a new action figure review here soon. I believe my next one in the pipeline will probably be next Thursday. But I might do another one between now and then, depending on how things shake out. But I'll see you guys next time. This has been an unboxing from Coffee and the Comics comic book store. You can go to www.coffeeandthecomic.com. Tell Jeff I said hey.